Need more coffee. Okay, here we go. Hey there, let's play the Countryle for January 2nd. Yesterday's answer was Senegal. As always, feel free to skip ahead to the solve. There is a chapter marking in the description. Or stick with me to learn more about Senegal. I was surprised by what I learned, and you might be too. The Republic of Senegal is a country in West Africa bordered by Mauritania, Mali, Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau, and has Atlantic coast. It also almost completely surrounds the country of Gambia. Its population is 17 million, and its capital is Dakar. Various empires and kingdoms occupied the region of what is now Senegal throughout the centuries, notably the Takrur in the 9th century and the Jolof in the 13th and 14th centuries. Eastern Senegal was once part of the Ghana Empire. Islam was introduced by contact with the Almoravid dynasty. Much of present-day West Africa fell under the rule of the Jolof Empire during the 14th century, which was a voluntary confederacy of various states, rather than achieved through military conquest. The region was first contacted by the Portuguese in the mid-15th century, then the French, the Netherlands, and Great Britain. In 1677, France gained control of the island of Gorée next to modern Dakar, which it used as a base to purchase slaves from warring chieftains on the mainland. In the 1850s, France began to expand onto the Senegalese mainland. The Senegalese resisted the French incursion. On November 25, 1958, Senegal became an autonomous republic within the French community. In January 1959, Senegal and French Sudan merged to form the Mali Federation, which became fully independent on June 20, 1960. The federation broke up in August of 1960 when Senegal and French Sudan, which was renamed Mali, each proclaimed independence. Léopold Sédar Senghor, an internationally known poet and politician, was elected Senegal's first president. He was pro-African and advocated a form of African socialism. After an attempted coup by his prime minister, Mamadou Dia, a new constitution was adopted to consolidate the president's power. Senghor's party was the only legally permitted political party from 1965 to 1975. In 1980, Senghor retired from politics and transferred power to his hand-picked successor, Abdou Diouf. Senegal joined with the Gambia to form the Senegambia Confederation on February 1, 1982, but that union was dissolved in 1989. Diouf was president from 1981 to 2000 and encouraged broader political participation, reduced government involvement in the economy, and widened Senegal's diplomatic engagements. In the 1999 presidential election, Abdoulaye Wade defeated Diouf in a free and fair election, leading to a peaceful transition of power from one political party to another. The election of 2012 saw the election of Macky Sall, who was re-elected in 2019, at which time the president's term was reduced to 5 years from 7. Senegal is a presidential republic with a unicameral parliament and more than 80 political parties. It is one of the more successful post-colonial democracies in Africa and is fairly stable. Senegal's climate is tropical, with defined dry and humid seasons. The landscape is fairly flat, with its highest point at just 648 meters. Its capital, Dakar, lies on the Cap Vert Peninsula, which is the westernmost point of continental Africa. The economy is driven by mining, construction, tourism, fishing, and agriculture, and Senegal is rich in iron, zircon, gas, gold, phosphates, and oil. Senegal has a wide variety of ethnic groups. The Wolof are the largest group, making up about 43% of the population. The next biggest group is the Fula and Tukulur, and then the Serer. Others include the Jola, Mandinka, Mores, Soninke, and Basari. The official language of Senegal is French, a remnant of its colonial past. However, French is understood by only about 20% of the population. Most people speak their own ethnic language. English is taught as a foreign language in secondary schools and graduate programs. English is widely used by the scientific and business communities. A rising Senegalese linguistic nationalist movement supports Wolof becoming a second official language. Senegal is a secular state, although Islam is by far the predominant religion, practiced by 96% of the population. Though education is free and compulsory to age 16, the school system cannot cope with the number of students who must enroll. Thus, the illiteracy rate is comparatively high, especially among women. Senegal is well known for the West African tradition of storytelling. Cuisine is based on fish, chicken, lamb, peas, eggs, and beef, and peanuts are the primary crop. Hospitality is a hugely important part of Senegalese identity. Senegal ranks just 170th on the Human Development Index and 157th in nominal GDP per capita. Life expectancy is 68 years. The infant mortality rate is 28.9 deaths per 1,000 live births. The literacy rate is less than 52%. Senegal is ranked 73rd on the Press Freedom Index and is rated partly free by Freedom House. And now, let's see where we go today. Oh, we're staying in Africa and heading east? Really, that's interesting. Lower population. I'm gonna try Mali. Oh, Mali has more people. Whoops. Wasn't a bad guess otherwise. How about Sudan? Sudan has even more people. Wow, I'm doing really well here. Even more east. Okay. So we're over there. How about Eritrea? Oh, even fewer people than that. Is it Djibouti? Djibouti. I'm going to spell that right if it kills me. It's Djibouti! I didn't forget about Djibouti this time. That was one of my really bad solves back in the day. I've gotten better. All right. Got an African country in 5. We'll learn more about Djibouti tomorrow. In the meantime, feel free to leave a comment here or on today's Wordle video, which is linked in the description below, with a suggestion for a starting word for tomorrow's Wordle related to the country of Djibouti. And I will see you then for the next Countryle.